Hi friends and welcome back to Interview with the Babu. Today we are going to talk about the college pass outs who finding it difficult for the transition from a college level to a professional level. We are talk about the difficulties that we face during the interviews when we go for a corporate interview. And we have one of the most experienced and a person who has taken several of interviews, Mr. Shawez from Nemesis.
Hi Siddharth, thank you so
Hi,
much
Shawez.
for a brief introduction about myself. Friends, I'm working with Nemesis Infotech company at the moment. We have the same IT services. So I do have the experience how I should get a right candidate for a right job. So Siddharth, as you know, like our engineers are facing these difficulties because
As a college engineer, I mean, like currently, according to the scenario, we find it difficult. Like whenever we are going for the interviews, it is very difficult. You know, you see a person sitting in pant and shirt, and we are there in t-shirts and jeans all the time, and we find it difficult as to how to represent the right skills that we have and to say it out there confidently, so that the corporate person gets impressed and he is interested in our efforts.
yeah, that's true. Like if you see in MP Chhattisgarh, we have more than 500 colleges with several branch, and in every branch they are having more than 100 to 200 students.
And really bright students.
So the thing is that the competition is increases, right? And it is very difficult to move from studious life to the corporate life. This is the biggest problem. Right? So we have several categories of students. One is those who know how to speak but don't know how I can speak, because they have the problem in their confidence. They have never faced such kind of interviews during the placement.
Precisely.
Right? So I do have some tips that I can implement that will definitely help those students who is facing such kind of problems.
Please, we would love to hear about that.
Right? So first of all, guys, I'll tell you how you improve your communication in English, because English is the one that will definitely help you to get the job.
Definitely.
Right? Even after fresher, you would be manager, team leader. At that time, you should know English to communicate with your clients, because if you are into IT sector, if I talk about my industry, so in IT sector we have 99% clients outside India. So English is the universal language for that. So you should know how to speak. Probably you have the technical skills, but you don't know how to communicate.
So how do we improve in this? I mean, like I have seen some courses. It doesn't work. Something that should be simple. I can do it like that.
Right. Well, Siddharth, for that, I just wanted to share my practical experience that I have implemented to myself when I was in 11th and 12th class. You can see there are several toll-free numbers, like the operators, like for the product, for the services.
Correct.
So it's very easy to call them.
Yeah.
And once you call, you can see the IVR, English, Hindi, Malayalam, Telugu,
Right.
Marathi. So there are so many options, right? So go ahead for the English language.
Alright.
And just ask the bogus questions to the operator.
Bogus questions.
Yeah, you can just articulate your questions in English, right? From day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. You can even try up to 30 days.
So you mean I can just go on asking any question?
Any kind of question.
Any question.
Yeah, in this way, every day you can realize to yourself, like your confidence will improve. Every time you will see that. Once you gain the confidence, at least you can speak English. Alright, so this is a very small tips for that.
So basically you mean to say I should just call to the operator since they're already available.
Right.
I have easy access to them.
Right.
And I can simply call up to them and ask them normal general questions.
Right.
Just to check my English communication skills.
Just to check and just to improve as well.
Wow.
Right, so this is a very small tips. Also, you can talk to yourself while you drive, while you ride. So this is another example. I mean, this is another practical example I would like to share with my viewers who is the fresher and who's facing difficulties while communicating, right? And next, I'm coming to that point where you can increase your confidence.
That is very important when you go out for the interviews.
Right. So for increasing the confidence, you can go with classified advertisement in newspaper. You can face several interviews. At least you will get the idea of interview environment. And it is more than the mock interviews.
Okay. So you mean I see an interview in the classified ads, I go to that particular location and I just give an interview.
Yeah, that's true.
I shouldn't be afraid about that I'm going for an interview because
Right.
I don't want to take anything out of it.
Right. And even in such cases, you can get 1 or 2 offer letters.
This guy, my god.
Right. So this is the practical things that is away from the training institutions.
That makes sense.
Right, so this is the way you can improve your communication, you can improve your confidence, and once the real placement is happened at that time, you're already confident because you already faced several interviews, and that interview will be just a cup of tea.
So it's simple as, doing your maths problems. You go out there, you solve certain questions,
Right.
and you're confident that yes, I've solved the algebra questions.
Right.
Right.
And one more thing, like if you are into the placement process, right? So in placement process, the interviewer is having the limited time. Why? Because they are having lots of candidates who's waiting outside for the next round. And if someone asks a very general question that we heard from day one, tell me about yourself. It means someone is asking to introduce yourself and you know more about yourself.
True.
Right? So you start with your name, your native place, your family background, give equal importance to your family as well. My father is this and my mother is this, she is very supportive, blah 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 blah.
It has some psychological effect to it?
Of course. It means like company will realize, okay, this person is giving importance to his family. It's more social. Right? Then coming to a very important point, which is the ice breaking. That is your education. I'm pursuing BE from this college, from this branch. During my education, I does several projects, major projects as well as minor projects, right? You can extend those project details. This is how you can consume lots of time.
And how does consuming time
Just elaborate the project. Like I have been to SR Motors and there I have learned the managerial skills, I learned the technical skills, I learned how their people manufacturing, which softwares they are using. So I'm sure if I go to the company and if I implement the same thing, it will definitely help you out. And you can express your views, sir. Definitely I have the practical knowledge as well as the theoretical knowledge. And as I saw your website, like freshers should make sure like they should visit the website of that company so that they can know the services and the product they are selling. Okay. Then you can relate, sir, as I see your website, you are providing these services and I have the same practical knowledge. So I think I'm eligible for this placement.
That might actually give you a good boost, good head start. When you are already making a good relation, I can say, right?
Right.
Like I've already known about you, so I'm trying to make a relation.
Right.
Is that what we're trying to do there?
Yeah, of course. And if you are into IT background, so make some couple of website. Go with your mobile if it is application. Go with your laptop if it is website. You can directly demonstrate that. Someone giving you a chance, they take this opportunity, not the chance.
And you mentioned something about consuming more time while the interview is there. So how does me saying more at the given interview time helps me?
That tips that I gave you to elaborate your project, to elaborate your education background. The thing is that if you consume 1 minute for the introduction, then next question will be on technical. So that might be difficult. But if you consume 10 minutes for one question, so interviewer would not have the next question to ask, and your chances of getting place is more.
Man, I wish I had met him while my interview was going on.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Guys, that is really very helpful. Keep that in mind when you go next time for your interviews. Until the next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye. And do not forget to like or write the comments if you feel there is something that we should be targeting the next time.
All the best to all my viewers. Just implement 2 or 3 things that I have mentioned and definitely it will help for your career. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.